All right, people, welcome back to my channel. Got a few things I want to update people on. The fight from last weekend with Kenny Lemos and James Toney. Heard it was a good show down at Sky U Casino. They first announced that Kenny Lemos had won the fight. I never seen him so happy, and from what I'm hearing, that it was a strong possibility that he could have won the fight. They waited for a couple of minutes. James had left the ring, and then they called him back in and said there was a mistake and that James Toney had won the fight. Two great fighters, and to be honest with you, boxing's got to clean that up. There's no reason. You guys are professionals. You get paid to do what you do. There's no reason that two men with their heart on the line, giving it all that they have in the ring, should have to deal with the fact that you cannot get your scores right and make a decision and hand in the right paperwork. That there's really no excuse for that. You're judging one fight. I mean, it's not like you're watching multiple fights at the same time. You're not having to deal with instant replays or anything like that. You judge each round as it goes, and then at the end, you tally that up and give it to the referee, and y'all make a decision. So you clean that up. There's no reason for that. It wasn't fair to Kenny, and it damn sure wasn't fair to James. It wasn't fair to the fans, and then everybody wants to complain about how everyone reacted and handled the situation. But damn, that's the only way that you can handle the situation when something like that occurs. Clean that up. That's all of boxing. These things just should not happen. They shouldn't. Right now I'm starting to compare it to baseball and people missing, people out at the first base and being thrown out by a mile and they're still calling them safe, things like that. It's ridiculous and it's uncalled for. You expect us to handle ourselves as professionals when it comes to the athlete side. You guys need to handle yourselves as professional when it comes to the business side and the judging side. That's all I have to say about that. I was introduced to Wbc Cares, their Facebook page. You guys should go check that out. They're doing a lot of good stuff. They just helped a mother with some stuff for her kids and things like that. Wbc Cares. It's a it's a worthy organization, trying to just reach out and show the world that boxing is not just about the brutality, but it's also about the how much we care about the people and the things we do. And Stephen Blay over there is definitely doing some great things. So you guys should definitely go check that out. WBC Cares Facebook page. Next, let's see, to all my guys out there, Alan, Eloy, my mom, Tanya Gallegos, everybody that's taking the challenge, keep up the good work. I'm hearing some good things about your weights and what you're doing, and I just want you guys to know how proud I am of you. And let's try to get somebody in there and get us a good winner. I mean, we're all winners. You guys are all winners. You inspire me every day. I love the fact that you guys are taking on the challenge to do the hard work and to change your own life. And for me, that makes me a fan of yours. July 19th, there's going to be the last show at Red and Jerry's for Airtight Combat Sports. They will be moving to their new location called the Stampede in Aurora. I've never personally been to the Stampede, so I don't know what kind of facility it is, but yeah, I'm sure it's going to be a top-notch facility considering that Steve Messis never does it anything small time. So I would look forward to that show, and you guys should go check out this last show at the Red and Jerry's because, like I said, the co-main event or main event is Brad Jackson and Gio Merceron. I hope I said that right. And it's going to be, I think it'll be an incredible fight, to be honest. I'm definitely going to be there, try to get some of that on film so I can get it on here and just get you guys some round by round reports for every fight that night on the show. Next, man, rest in peace to my boy Jim Kelly. If y'all don't know who he is, you need to go check out a couple of the Bruce Lee flicks, Enter the Dragon, things like that. Jim Kelly, black martial artist, incredible dude, super funny, you know what I'm saying, had the afro, definitely considers himself to be a pretty man, things like that. I grew up with him, me, my brother, I know tons of other people. He held his own while he was on screen with the legend Bruce Lee, and want to say, best wishes to his family, hope that they can move on from it and get over it and know that he was a great guy and that he'll always be remembered by everyone that ever watched his films or saw him in person. He was a great man. Marcos Herrera, we train together every day. He's got him and his brother going to Arizona on the 20th of July. They have a fight out there. You guys should definitely, you could catch it online, or if you're in Arizona, you could catch it out there. I think it's going to be a great show. These guys are in here training every day. I see them all the time, and I'm telling you, they're looking good. There's going to be some sparring for Marcos tomorrow over at Grudge Training Center with Trevor Whitman and Chris Moore, and all of them. Definitely some great things, and some good guys. I know they work me to death when I'm with them. But you'll definitely enjoy these fights if you go check them out. That's July 20th, Arizona, Phoenix, Arizona. Go catch that. It's on Iron Boy, and you can actually download it and view it online at ironboy.com. What else do we got? Let me tell you guys what happened to me last week. I'm always on here talking about how you could be in control of your own life and how you can, I'm trying to inspire people to do things, and I'm watching everybody accomplish their goals, and it's inspiring me to take steps to further and do the things that I want to do. There was a girl that came to my door while I'm walking out, getting in my car. She comes to my car. She says, I'm a teenager trying to stay out of trouble. I'm selling these products. And so I'm listening to her sales pitch. I'm not necessarily sure if I agree with the product or don't, but she has a very strong pitch. And so I'm listening. She has me interested, but I need to go pick up my little brother and my little man from the rec center. So I say, look, are you going to be in my townhome community for a little while? She says, yes. I say, well, look, I'm going to go down the street. I'll be back in like 5 minutes. Come back. Let's finish talking. Maybe I'll buy some. I don't know. You can show me a little bit more about the product. She tells me, Mister, if I'm always taking 2 steps back, how am I ever going to move forward? So again, now remember, I already gave her 1 chance. Come back. Again, I say, yeah, but you never know what you're missing if you keep going forward, and you never know what you passed up. I hear you, mister, but most people that tell us to come back only do it because they don't want to say to our face that they don't want the product. I give her another shot. Look, I'm telling you to come back. If I didn't want the product, I just tell you I don't want the product. You could go on about your business, and then I'm not wasting my time. I'm not wasting your time. Come back. I'm interested. I just can't move backwards. My mentor taught me that you should always move forward. You should never take any steps backwards. I say, okay. I drive off. I'm thinking about it. And I'm thinking to myself, like, it's so funny that how people are so jaded that any little thing that is outside of their plan that might help them move forward, they overlook because they're so busy trying to move forward. Sometimes in life, you can't put the cart before the horse. I mean, yeah, it's okay to be focused and so dialed in that you want to move in a certain direction. But at the same time, don't let your eyes and your ears and your soul be so focused on one thing that you can't see what's going on around you. It might not fit into your precise plan, but you never know if that one thing will help you get to your goal faster. She didn't know that I was a professional fighter that is in the midst of starting my cable channel and my show on the cable network and doing my YouTube channel and trying to help kids and trying to help just people in general. Trying to put it out there. I could have gave her numbers, and I could have given her numbers that would have allowed her to connect with some other people and maybe sell more of her product. She didn't know that, but she overlooked it because somebody else had told her and taught her that you can never move forward if you take steps back. Sometimes you have to take a step back. Sometimes that step back makes you stronger for the next 10 steps that you want to take in going forward. People, just remember that. I'm on here because I want to inspire others. And I try to keep you up to date on things that happen in my life or situations that pop up that I think that other people never get a chance to see. And I hope that those lessons can help you move forward and do things, incredible things in your life, just like I try to let them do the same thing for me. I try to keep my eyes open. I try never to miss anything, and I never look past anything. The smallest thing could change a life forever. Some of the greatest inventions, some of the things that people are making millions of dollars on today are because something happened in their life, and just something that we take for granted every day, they looked at and decided, oh man, everybody could use that. And now they're millionaires. There's a guy that he kept dropping his phone in between his seats in his car. So he made a little cushion that fits. It's like a little wedge. That's all. A little styrofoam wedge. Fits in between the seat and the console. Millions sold. He's selling millions. He's a millionaire for something that the rest of us have issues with every day. But he did not overlook the small details. Don't overlook the small details. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what it is. If you're training and your trainer says, hey, you're doing this wrong, do this, don't overlook that. Don't think that you know more than the next man. Take what you can take to help you and then move forward. But also have the courage to rely and trust on the people, have trust in the people that you ask to be by your side. I always felt like I needed to be in control of every part of my life because growing up, I was never in control of anything in my life. I went to like 10 different junior high schools. I don't even know how many different elementary schools in at least 5 different states. And we weren't in the military. I tried to have control of every step of my life, no matter what it is. And that meant not trusting the people that I want to trust. But I don't do that anymore. I got a good trainer over there, Coach Anthony, you know what I'm saying? And I just let him run it down to me. I don't even question it. You know what I'm saying? If he tells me something that goes bad in the ring, then I'm going to just let it go bad in the ring and we fix it. But I'm trying to give over that. Let my talent and ability speak for itself and let other people do the business side. Let other people think about the other stuff. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I got my eye on things, and I'm not gonna let myself get robbed or nothing. But at the same time, you got to let go of some of that stuff so you can focus on them other things. Whether it's at work, let go of stuff. If your job ain't being a supervisor, don't try to be a supervisor. Let that go. Do the other stuff that you need to do so that you can have some peace of mind and be good at what you do. Let people do what you're trusting them to do in your life, whether it's your husband, your wife, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your kids, your family, your trainer, whatever, man. You don't second guess your car when your car is driving you from point A to point B. You don't stop the car and yell at it and say, damn, I think that the clutch should work a little bit better this way. So why would you do that with anything else in your life? Once again, for all of you guys that don't know, I think Trevor Whitman over at Grudge they're going to a new location, but you can get a hold of them. Just look up grudge.com, Trevor Whitman. I know they have a summer thing going over there with the MMA and everything else for training. Steve Mestis over at Airtight Combat Sports, House of Pain, has it too. I know you guys might get tired of hearing this, but I'm going to keep saying it every time so that if you have a gym near you, there's no reason. I'm giving you people in every place you can go to. Call Dickie Woods in Colorado Springs. Eloy up in with Pro Style Boxing, we're up north. You can call Chris Green over at A1 Boxing out west. Like I said, Steve Mestis and Trevor Whitman, Grudge Training Center, House of Pain, Airtight Boxing if you out west. You could call up Coach Anthony over at D-Town in downtown Denver if you need help with something. It's out there. The help is out there for you. If you want to train, you don't have to fight. You just want to train to get in shape, to change your life, to feel better about yourself, whatever it is. Don't forget WBC Cares. Don't forget Rocky Mountain Boxing, Fight News with Steven Johnson or Chris Morris or any of those guys. There's a lot of stuff going on, and just stay with it. Like I say, keep up with this boxing, this MMA, and just keep up with my channel. We're going to keep y'all tuned in. Don't forget that we're going to be having like a fitness challenge to raise money in our middle of October for Children's Hospital. And then we're going to be setting up something probably late August, beginning of September to do a visit and just visit some of the wards over at Children's Hospital and try to brighten up the day of some of the families that are over there and going through the things they're going through. I don't know how much we'll be able to help, but as long as we can put a smile on one person's face while we're there, it's going to be a great thing. I'll talk to y'all later. Black Rose, I'm out.